This one was acting weird. And my pimples up here that make a weird. The more I take a hot shower, the more it shrinks up. I don't have it at night. I don't have anything to wrap it with. I don't have a bow wow do rag. And my bow wow do rag. Spinning, spinning, baby. Spinning, spinning, baby. Spinning, spinning, baby. Out of control. Spinning, spinning, baby. Spinning, spinning, baby. Spinning, spinning, baby. I think I need to do it. Watch me do it. Nothing. Because it's like you don't want to. I don't know. It kicked up. It's up and stuck. I don't know what to do. It's literally up and stuck. I don't know why it's doing it. You see it, right? So I thought if I put it up here into that one, stuck inside of this one. Yeah. Natural style. Spinning. I can't remember what I was doing. I ate breakfast this morning. Missed the meeting. Missed the meeting. I'm great. How are you? You too, boo. Careful. I gotta careful. It's Friday. It's the last day of the first week. Next week we're gonna actually be on forklifts. I'm so excited. Is that weird to be excited to be here? I've been stopping people left and right. Like, how they work? So I guess it's different kind of forklifts. I guess it's what we're gonna learn next time. Like a different kind of forklifts. Cause that's what I'm seeing. I done seen like maybe 2, 3 different forklifts just by walking. You know, like going to the gas station and stuff. Good morning. She's so she's like a big sister. You know, they're the big sisters because they are technically the originators of the sororities, of the Divine Nine sororities. But you know me, I'm a Delta girl at heart. Hopefully with this I can actually get back in school or something. And get to the point where I qualify. I might could, but I don't know. It feels kind of weird to talk too loud in here. They ain't got the music playing today. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't talking about nothing though. I don't want to be too country in this little room. Everybody on their phone. That's the last one. Gotta let you know where And so we gotta do pink and black, pink and white, pink and white. Like the oh, thank you, love. I think I don't know. I mean, forklift is really like a guy's thing, you know. It's like really a man-centered job. I guess because of the heavy lifting and stuff, maybe. I mean, it's manufacturing, it's production, but I'm excited. I'm excited. No, we ain't gonna do that. Depends on the day. It depends on the day. We do different stuff. Today we're doing this, and I don't know. It's supposed to storm this weekend, ain't it? It's gonna be pretty bad this weekend, yeah. We need to redo this. Supposed to be doing some Allen Iverson fishbone. Oh my god. Yeah, we gotta take this down, wash it, redo it. It's been up a week. Tomorrow make a week. I told y'all it shortens up every time I take a shower. Shower power. Which I have yet to go to shower power. I don't know what it really is. Oh, yeah, it seems so frizzy. So frizzy. I'm definitely ready to try. I feel like I'm gonna be popping Willis on this thing. I'm trying to pop Willis on the forklift. I'm trying to pop Willis on the forklift. I'm very proud of your cousin as well. It takes hard to get one to subscribe, let alone 45. 45 is a lot. Yeah, I think 45 ain't a lot. 45 is a lot. Yeah, we got it. Ooh, child. It's between needing to clip ends and needing to retwist. Like, oh, ooh. And I'm not wrapping my hair down at night either. Oh, it looks so bad to me. And I didn't put on, maybe I need some conditioner. Oh, it's just water. Need some conditioner. I got some moisturizer. I want it like this. It's like this.
Okay, y'all, before we get into our activity that we started yesterday, we're gonna do a little icebreaker. Y'all like icebreakers? Y'all don't care? Okay. So you're gonna take, you're not gonna need all these things, but I'm just giving you. You're on the new color.
I'm gonna use purple because it makes me pink.
Okay. So, what does I want you to write this down? I'm just talking now. What does career readiness mean to you? Like, what do you think career readiness means?
No, wrap up readiness, you are ready for a career.
Without using the words.
I think it's like planning, prepping, and preparing yourself for a possible career.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So what we're gonna do with the sticky note I gave you, what I want you to do is to write down 3 labels, expectations, or assumptions that women often carry in professional places. So like in your workspace, what's 3 labels, assumptions, stereotypes that women often carry in the workplace? And then on that same sticky note, I want you to tell me how you've overcome that. And so labels would be like too emotional, too ambitious, talks too much, they should be quieter in the workplace, not able to really to do the job, it's a man's job, things like that.
Women overall.
Mm-hmm.
And you named all of them now.
I mean, but I want you to tell me the ones that you're familiar with. Yeah. And it may be some that I didn't mention that you're familiar with. It may be, oh, she's out too much with kids, or, any of those stereotypes or labels. Mm-hmm. And then when you're done with them, you're gonna stick them on the door right there. Stick them on the red door. Stick your sticky notes on the red door. So write each one on a different sticky note now.
Oh,
Cause you ain't gonna
gives
have
me
room
time
to
to look this
write
word
each
up.
one and then,
Right.
you know, to say something about it. And then after you finish, don't put your name on it. After you finish, stick it on the red door.
You going right there? Hey, you? I ain't going. It takes $4. No, okay. You get mad, it used to be free. I ain't no one paying my head. I can't go. No, I thought for the kid. They changed it. The kid got paid 20. Oh, that was crazy. It might be 10 for the kids. You might be right there. You might not have no stick on there.
Solutions to this?
She said put them over.
Hey, solution.
Put them on the wall, I mean on the door.
But we don't need a solution, just explaining what it is. Oh, okay.
Just names.
So I ain't got no solution for it. Ooh, I need to look that word up. To the red door. To the red door. Gotta go to the red door. To the red door.
One word per page. That's kind of word. I didn't put no word.
Oh, girl, you put a whole.
I ain't know.
I think she had wanted us to pick them and then explain them.
I don't know neither. I thought maybe we had to give a solution to it. I ain't got no solutions for it, but that's a problem though.
I tell you, I don't have work with some characters.
I don't know. Got me up here singing Nelly Furtado. promiscuous. Like,
Well, we had one lady,
what's it?
and I just don't know how in the world she got. Oh, my God.
Was you writing a lot too? I hope I wasn't the only one. I got paragraphs over there, y'all. Shh. Let me see.
Okay, y'all, it's no right or wrong.
No, just put
Just put what you feel.
Okay, I like how it looked from over here. It looked like mine. I am confused. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I think. They falling.
Girl, yours
turn the side.
Everybody else putting one word, and I guess they're gonna explain their one word later. I put the word and the explanation. Yeah, girl, you know I love to write. That's where it's at. I love to write, so I overdid it a little bit. You see, I'm over here saying, do I need a solution too? I ain't got enough room for the solution.
But that's your skin, so it's
Yeah.
gonna always express.
Yeah.
But what you do is gonna show that you're right.
Yeah. I try. That's what I was telling her. I'm like, I was trying to come away from it and maybe like hit some subtopics, but that's the main thing with me. I'm so boring. And I love that. I love how everybody do different stuff. I met one guy, he was doing like sci-fi and stuff. And I'm like, I'm romance, but we still connect because it's still writing. So it's like, I liked all that stuff.
Yeah, my friend girl, she's supposed to be on her lane and she got her.
See, that's nice too.
That she was going to she was planning on have a writer's college.
Ooh.
You know, where they can come out there and, cause she was gonna have, cause she's, in Simpson, she lives, the cottage was gonna be in Simpson County.
Okay.
And when you can come out there, you know, she was gonna.
Like a writer's retreat. Ooh. I done got all extra excited now.
Yeah, plan on doing a writer's retreat.
That is
And then,
cute.
like some people, some writers.
Okay, everybody got them on the wall? Okay. Put my glasses on.
Red rum. Oh, she finna start reading them.
Let's
See, if it was one page, I could do one, but I ain't doing
Okay.
that.
She gonna let me know. She said she did. Okay, so let's start. So the first is mean, bossy. When being assertive is seen as a problem instead of naturally being a shark like other bosses. Promiscuous. When being nice, friendly, or having a bubbly personality is seen as flirting or simply taken the wrong way. Too emotional, slow worker, deal with someone to get a position, meaning sleep or date someone to get a position. Looking for a relationship at work. Too provocative, paid less, working with tasks alongside men, not supposed to get a decent job. Not committed because of that. Don't get out that mouth.
blowing me up like I'm like, hey, I wouldn't know.
I know, but you probably turn your phone on silent. Not committed because of family and kids, no time management when personal issues arise and being tardy is a problem. Not, I can't read this one.
Not at, I don't know, that's an ill.
It says not something, the job being a woman. Okay. Too emotional, know it all, think and act off emotions. It's okay, I think I read those. Feels pressure when forced with prideful or ego-based tasks. Yeah, so I got all those. Okay. So, which of those resonated with you the most?
Mine would probably,
Oh, I didn't think of that one.
well, mine would probably be thinking of the emotions, because I tend to do that sometimes. Like,
So,
like I act on my emotions. Not like, I guess you'd say, not like off the back, but it's like eventually, like you know how sometimes men can ignore some stuff, but it's like women, I feel like sometimes you let it get to you, it's like you just explode sometimes.
so which one resonates with you in a way that you've experienced it or you know somebody else who's experienced it and it's not true, it's just that a label or a stereotype or something
I
that
would say no time management. Like as a mother, things happen with the kids, and it's always on the mother, not the father, to like tackle that. So when it's personal issues, even family, like having to do things for your mother or something like that, like they get sick and you want to be there for them. The job don't care about any of that. Like all that personal stuff, supposed to leave it at home. But when it's the father or the son, it's like, oh well, there's a daughter or there's somebody else that can take care of it when it comes to a woman though. So yeah.
okay.
I don't know. I feel like in the workplace, like growing into me, my biggest thing is being like too young. So
Okay.
I'm not really
Yeah.
seeing and like most of the people be like older than me and stuff. So
Why didn't you put it up there?
because we said women just in general.
Yeah.
So that's why I put too young.
Okay. But do they have that same stereotype about young men?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, being a young man, people see that as
Childish and
a
stuff.
plus. They see as you having this big, strong, young guy that can work in the factory. He's
More
working his way
years.
up.
I was gonna say that I feel like I feel like older men are more open to the younger men. I don't feel as if older women are more open to younger men. Because sometimes, most of the time, as a young woman like me, I have a lot going for myself, a lot more going for myself than they did when they was young, but I don't see it as a competition. But they see it as a competition, like, well, I was only able to do this, like, we being in the CNA, it's people that, some of them by choice and chose to be in CNA for years, but these others, they just, I don't know, they just probably can't reach their goals, but it's like with me, I'm like, well, I don't plan on doing it my whole life, so I want to move up, but they take that as well. I can't stay here, so I don't get why, understand why you get the chance, to move up, like, I don't know how to really explain, but it be like that.
Okay.
I had to actually think of one because when I go into a workplace, I don't honestly have a lot of problems because when I go in, I told you I do my evaluations first. Take about a week or two, you don't talk, then you work, then you don't. That's how it goes. That's how you do it. That's how it works every time.
But you don't have to do anything for people to put labels and stereotypes on you.
But they don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I swear, I
You
was
never
having
know,
these
they
problems.
might feel like you mean
They know not to talk to me at these places. I swear, I don't have these problems. They talk about me, I'm sure, but they don't say nothing to me.
Yeah,
They not
Well,
crazy.
yeah, so
They not crazy.
They gonna talk.
But amongst themselves, they don't like to put it to me. Every
That girl
job.
don't never talk. She got a
Any
bad
job,
attitude. She
yeah.
don't want to work with nobody. It's a label on there. Yeah.
Yep, that's what they do.
You probably
I would
see
never
someone
know.
that works that they like, we ain't gonna put nobody working.
I would
She don't wanna work
say,
no day.
and she gonna get it done by herself.
You're not what you appear to be. Sometimes they say,
Yeah.
well, she look like she's gonna be a slow worker anyway, so.
Oh, she gonna pass everybody in the building.
Mm-hmm.
They just
I
say,
think she gonna be slow, so.
But I don't feel as if you should go in with that all the time. Cause like me, I go in, I observe. I don't just say I talk right off the back, but I greet people if that makes sense. But it's not like, oh, I'm talking to you like we buddies, like you my friend or something. I've been knowing you for years, like if I feel like I get that,
You looking like
then that's cool. But if I feel like I don't get that, then I just mind my business.
I just do it a certain way.
Sonya, what about you?
I don't have no issues.
So you don't think that there are any stereotypes or labels on women in the workplace?
Explain it. I just
So
don't have it.
tell me about one that you
Now you know she's a turtle, so she avoid them problems.
I just say I don't have them.
well
I
maybe
look
somebody
why she don't
else.
talk. That's it. Anything else, I don't have no problem.
What about somebody else that you made?
I wouldn't know.
She don't talk to him.
Right. I wouldn't know. I don't.
What about
I
you?
do the job and that's it.
What about you? Stereotypes in the workplace? Cause there was some good ones up there that y'all didn't mention.
You know, just get in a position, you know, a lot of people, how you get that job, how you get that job, my company, were shown that I was chosen for the job. It's just like, one time, where,
Where you from? You said.
Yes, it's,
Yeah.
so, post office was hiring, and they was hiring for RCA position, and out of all the applicants, I got the position. And the whole time, and, it was just a lot, where it's like, how she get that position, and all that other type of stuff.
What's the RCA?
I sure don't know.
On care.
Oh, yeah.
Care.
I was thinking.
So it was a lot with it. And a lot of other jobs that I get that people feel like I don't qualify for or whatever the case of it is, but you actually have to know how to talk to your interviewer. You also have to have skills and everything like that. And you know, you just gotta let that speak to you. You gotta let your demeanor, everything speak to you.
Do you think it was because you were a woman?
I could say that, and also just being the way that I am, you know, don't really settle for anything, but I just try to just reach. Work, different things I wanna do.
Okay. Any more?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I think
Probably, I feel like probably with the pay. Like the pay with somebody, you would think that somebody that's been there for years is making more than you, and you could possibly make more than them.
You've been saying that for years.
That's why I don't tell nobody my pay.
I work the job, I just like discussing my pay amongst
I hate when they do that though. I don't like that. You gonna make it back yourself.
But it's people that been there for years and they never moved
They
up.
love
So
doing
you
that.
come in with probably more qualifications and skills, and they had the whole time they was there. So
So I think the one that resonated the most with me that's up there, I don't know who said it, I don't know exactly how they said it, but they basically said when women come in and they have a certain type of personality, they can be seen as bitchy or bossy, or whereas that's what's expected of a man.
Yeah, yeah.
But when a woman has that same kind of,
So skinny.
Yeah, you know, she's seen as, you know, as something very different. You
And
know?
see, I think for that, like, so I said that, and it's like on one end you're mean and bossy, but then on the other end, if you're nice, you're promiscuous, you're flirting too much. It's like there's no in between.
Mhm. And even not really mean, like I wouldn't really call it mean, but I would call it when you are a leader and
Yeah.
you hold people accountable. If you're a woman and you hold people accountable, you're seen as hard to work with, difficult. But if you're a man and you hold people accountable,
Big dog.
you're seen as a boss.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
if you don't, they gonna see him. It's not them like he's tall. He can't run his workplace.
They gonna run over him.
Okay. So, and this is the last question, then we're gonna get back to where we left off yesterday. Beyond resume and interviews, what does career readiness look like? So, outside of resume and interview, outside of a certification, those things, what does career readiness look like?
You gotta be mentally ready.
Yeah.
Probably like attitude.
Mindset, personality, everything gotta be like aligned. You wanna do it.
You gotta be willing to go through it. Cause
Like-
not necessarily you have to be ready for a position, because even a job description can be totally different from when you actually get in the workplace. So I just feel like you just gotta be willing to get out there.
And then from this exercise, you know, I feel like you gotta be prepared to kind of cause some of this is kind of personal fitness. Put your personal fitness to the side to do the work and task at hand.
Just respecting each other, really.
Adjusting to the environment.
That's how I
If you're not able to adjust to the environment, you're just not gonna make it, honestly.
And I think you should be with the knock attitude, just different.
It's about work.
Show your skills, and hey, I got.
Because honestly, at jobs, a lot of times they don't like me because of my personality, but my work always, any job speaks for itself. They can't say nothing about it.
But I find that a job where there's a lot of women, that's the only time that it's like personal differences are in place, and it kind of like it decreases like the work ethic, because it's like, well, I don't know, they may have this personal image of you, it's like I'm working the whole time. You feel like I'm gonna work with everybody. You don't even know that they got a problem. But with men, I feel like men, they don't really have too many problems, because it's like, I don't know, maybe it could be like they so mellow, but all of them have in their head like, we're here to work, if that makes sense. If we gotta work together, we gotta do that. But they also don't have that emotional difference, because it's like they don't really, I ain't gonna say they don't really care, but they just don't have it.
They don't put their emotion right on the sleeve like we do.
So I asked that question because really, like, so this is a career readiness program, right? And so, in addition to the certifications that you get, you go through like all of this kind of stuff. And where it came from was that employers were saying you can get somebody who goes and gets a forklift certification, or you can get somebody who's worked in factories or done whatever job for many years, but that person is not career ready. So career readiness outside of that is all of the things, well, some of the things we talked about, but it's like time management, getting to work on time, because they're like, yeah, we have no trouble with getting people who have forklift certifications, or, you know, getting people who've worked in a factory before. He said, but we have, all of them said, we have trouble getting people that get to work on time. Getting people that know how to deal with conflict in the workplace. Getting people that know how to manage their money from check to check so that they'll have gas to continue to get to work.
That's a good one.
You know, all of those things, you know, finding people that's not on social media with a gun you know, pose with the gun
Yeah.
or
With the
pose
But that's why-
doing
that's
with
why-
drugs everywhere, you know, and think it's cool. So that's what it is. So beyond the certification and all of that, career readiness is having all of those other things outside of that. As a matter of fact, some employers have said they would prefer a person who's career ready, who may not have the certification, because they're like, we can train them to drive a forklift. You know, we can send them to CNA school to get a CNA, but what we don't do is teach them all those other things. So that's why, you know, that's why that piece is so important. So a lot of times when students come in here, not now, you know, they don't complain about it because, you know, it's kind of engaging. But, you know, in the beginning, they're like, oh, what this got to do with driving a forklift? Or what this got to do with, you know, knowing how to do HVAC or whatever. And it's because, and it's a big deal in schools now, even in K-12 now, they have a course that you have to take. I think it's your senior year, but it's career and college ready.
Yeah.
And it prepares you for that because students are leaving school or students or people just aren't able to keep jobs because they aren't career ready. So when you hear the state and the legislature and the governor say they're putting money into workforce development and career readiness, that's what they mean because these factories and companies are coming to Mississippi and the turnover is unbelievable. They can't keep people. Like Nissan is blowing up my phone saying, do you have some people that we can get? You know, Continental is doing the same thing. You know, which is kind of a good thing for the students because Nissan pays less than Continental.
Wow.
But Nissan wants higher credentials than Continental. So on work keys, Continental requires a 3. That just requires that you pass unless you have some type of specialized job. Nissan wants a 4. And so I told them, if you want our graduates, you're going to have to increase the pay. I understand what your pay is, but otherwise, why would they? And then Continental starts you based on your work keys score. So the higher your score, the higher your starting rate is. As long as you got a 3, you get hired with the base with whatever that salary is. But when you get a 4 or 5, that increases your salary at Continental. And so whereas at Nissan, they may pay $16, $17 for, and they want a 4, the person can go to Continental and make about $22, $23 with a 4. And so, you know, it creates some competitiveness, and because we have different partners, we're able to do that. Now, somebody that doesn't have many partners, they're like, yeah, that's where they'll send them off. But we have different partners, we have different types of partners, and so, you know, it's like, yeah, we got them, but Continental wants them, and they're willing to pay this. So,
That's like what you're doing for the community.
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
I like
Ooh, cost of living ain't no joke.
So when you see all the stuff about career readiness and workforce development, that's what the big thing is. I think the largest portion of the governor's budget this year, his personal budget, was placed on workforce development. And it's the same thing, it's developing the workforce, you know, developing people so that the state can continue to bring in companies where, you know, where they'll have people that can work. I have a friend who's president of a company and they make parts for Toyota. And so he talks all the time about how they have to recruit people because they also have a branch in Alabama. How they have to recruit people to come here because it's so difficult to find people who are prepared, you know, and can join the workforce, especially in other areas of Mississippi. You know, especially in, you know, in some of the other areas. All right, so enough of that. We'll get back to what we were doing yesterday. So you all got with a partner yesterday, right? And you kind of talked about these. So just get with your partner so you all can kind of talk through it. When we talk through it as a class, y'all kind of together. Oh yeah, she's coming. Oh, well, you can go. You can go with Ms. Ella. She's coming tonight.
Okay. We gonna have to be 3 over here. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, so what we doing? We doing it for the social media, right? Oh.
She coming tonight. Well, who was your partner?
Q.
Oh yes. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's why I was saying we probably gonna have to have an extra. Okay, so what strengths stand out? What one of them? You good? Okay, so the strengths on social media, right? It's social media, right? Okay, okay, okay. So, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go. I was gonna say I'm gonna go to your page. Yeah. All right. I mean, from the jump, boom, graphic design, shirts, entrepreneur, business, you know, money, money, money. Family, you got, I think, yeah. So, sister, daughter. You got kids? Oh, okay, 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 okay. So then, family, you got a family. Is this your mom? Yeah, that's your mom. So yeah, we got family, family oriented, business oriented, like, and we love to travel. Hey, I ain't got none of this type. I ain't got none of this, but okay. Fashionista, like we, of course we would be though. Of course we would be though. So I mean, that's your strengths right there. What it say? Professional qualities. Yeah, professional qualities are definitely visible. You promoting the hell out your business. Okay, so is this a flyer you made? Or you just promoting the trail ride? Oh snap! Wait a minute, girl. I've been trying to get with a trail. Well, not with the group, but I've been just trying to go with, see what it is. I don't even know what it is really. A group of that sound like my kind of people. Just being country. That's my type of people. I've been asking.
This is I will never see on social media. It's a personal thing, not professional.
That'll be on my snap.
I
That'll be on the snap. Nah, you ain't gonna see. And that's the thing about my Instagram. Like, you just gonna see writing. It's just gonna be writing. I post. I'll forward. Post like in the stories, but for the most part, I'm like promoting other people in the stories. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's my kind of people right there. Yeah, that's my kind of people. It's like a tailgate. It's like a tailgate, huh? Oh dang, that's a lot of people. Yeah, I like your page. I don't see nothing wrong with it. What could be clearer? I don't know. I feel like I'm biased. I feel like it looks good. I mean, nothing needs to be clear. We don't need too much of your personal life when you're promoting business. Like, we don't need too much. It says K's Customs. Like, this is about your custom designs. You're going to let them know you're not AI with a few, you know, personal pictures, but not too much.
Do another one with like your professional name, maybe your home name. So that when people start Googling you for jobs, They
Yeah, they gonna think I'm just play all day.
What makes it memorable?
You probably just sound like you do.
Honestly, promoting a little bit about, like, just giving a little bit about you here and there is what makes it memorable, because
Took off. That's all. These folks don't know me.
So how many, you got one?
your designs are already
Shirley,
fire.
we wanna
Like,
see you.
they good, they amazing
Come
already.
on up, Shirley, we wanna see you.
But
Miss Ella wanna see too.
just to see the little, like, just to see the little girl, you posing, you doing your thing, your mom. It gives a little look into who's actually doing the designs. It's like, yeah, I want them to do my design. They seem like a cool person. It's just like the stereotypes. Like, I ain't gonna want somebody that's always mean and stuff. Like, I don't want their energy on my shirt. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, I know mine is, that's why I'm like, reading is so boring and writing is so boring. But
I didn't realize
That's
I
all
had
I
this
be
many
doing.
people to be on
I
my
be dancing all across there. That's all I do.
oh, you got two projects?
I gotta find you another one more picture.
No, these my friends are all the way down.
Oh yeah, you said you mainly on Facebook.
Yeah, I do it about every week. As it goes, I just be dancing with Ella. That's all I do. But that's not professional.
And you've been doing this. It shows years of experience too. Like, you
I
know.
have to make another page. Yeah. Cause that was too far gone.
That's too far gone, leave that like that, you put a professional page.
About 5 years, about 5 months.
A nice picture with my hair be my finger waves. They gonna like it.
It shows growth too. I like that. It's real nice.
I got that on there, but they don't mean it. Cause they just know I play. They don't take it seriously.
They think you play all that.
It
sounds like
I gotta look at mine. I decided to have to upgrade. Well, I ain't upgrading shit. It is what it is.
I don't even follow people at work.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
I gotta post now, cause they don't know I got dreads on.
Oh snap! Yeah, sometimes you gotta update it. I mean, update ain't gotta be every day. Update ain't gotta be every day.
What is your
I be on Tubi all
Queen Midas 88.
Bill Midas?
I don't know. I mean, I've just gotten into this. I don't know. I don't think Instagram my thing. I put up
Like ghost pages on TikTok, like just post black screens or like.
I'm thinking about it. I was thinking about like a cartoonish one. But I wouldn't.
I'm gonna give me a real pain song. I just gotta find it. I don't want to want my hair like this.
Yeah, I try. I got to get back into all of it though, truly.
Looking at this, I see that you.
I feel like I'm all over the place actually.
No, you like reading.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gives like more of like a spiritual person or something.
Okay. Okay. Then you can pick that up on that. I'm all in the camera. Now she gonna have me looking at all my stuff because I feel like on different platforms I'm a different person. I hate to say it. I don't feel like I'm the same across the board. I try to be, but it's when you can do different stuff on different platforms, then that's kind of where it goes. The Snap gets all of it. Snap gets all of it.
Looking older, gray hair, they.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Something like that. No, it's a training academy for trades, different trades. So you can do forklift, you can do HVAC, you can do construction and automotive technician. Automotive something. special technician specialist or something like that.
I just thought it would be okay, cause my name on there is Marie Dixon, that's my middle name and my maiden name, so I put Treasure Dixon. That's my real name.
You put, yeah, put whatever name that you put on the application, and then make it a nice, clean page.
Nice clean page.
Mhm.
A nice clean page. I probably need to start doing that. Is that why I can't? Yeah, it probably is.
Cause I've been playing on social media for years.
And I do that. I get on and I delete everything, get off. That's why I don't show no growth truly. Cause I get on, get off. I clear the whole page out and like I never even had it. So saying, ooh. Okay, where is the snap? Where is it?
Like she said, professional quality, visual, and make sure.
They said content creator school. This is not what Streamer University. This is not Streamer University.
I had
The same initials, but I'm not constant. Did I say it right?
no. That's not. I get out there with some. No, this is my thing. See? She said
You got a privacy screen.
Yeah, she said something.
Okay. Yeah, that snap is horrible, y'all.
Oh,
It gets all the intrusive thoughts, all the everything. It gets everything. I have no filter on the snap. You get everything. If you can see it, you get it. But I cleared up. I cleaned up my YouTube and my Instagram, and I have Facebook. I don't be on it. Like I don't know what it look like. I don't know what it look like on that thing. Sure. And I have a link in, but I don't be on that either. Like I have these accounts, I just don't ever sign in and do anything. Like last active probably like a year ago. Whereas Snapchat was like 5 minutes ago. So that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. You was on Snap 5 minutes ago and ain't been on you linking, but you want a job? Yeah. Yeah. I need some money. Y'all be playing with me. By the way, I need this money, Nate. I'm gonna buy. What she say? I'm gonna buy, Nate. Oh, snap. I'm gonna have to figure something out though. I do wanna. I don't know who was talking about that yesterday, like content creating and social media influencing and all that stuff. Like, it's hard to make that professional. Like, how do you make that professional? Especially when you gotta promote your personality too. You gotta promote your personality. You gotta show the people who you are. Like if they vibing with you, they'll buy your product, even if they don't ever use your product. Like it don't matter if it's a book or shirt or what. Like I just buy from you because you cool. Like yeah, I ain't gotta ever wear the shirt or nothing like that. But I promote this and I promote that for you, like all type of stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how to make your personality professional type of thing. I wouldn't even want to.
Me over here trying to change my bio
And I've seen different bios. I done changed all this literally like last week before even knowing about this class. And now I'm like, dang, should I have done that? And then I just got back into threads, so that's something too. I try to have it all the same. But look like we're gonna have to start with the profile picture first. We gotta get us a professional headshot. Why you delete the message? You know I don't. It ain't like I can go back on it and see what you said. It must have been something bad. I don't even remember repost. What is this? Oh, okay. I don't even remember posting that. What?
Go upstairs.
Ha ha, because of the booming, metro booming. No, this is a career readiness program as well as a forklift certification class. This is the forklift certification class. But it's a trade school, technically. It's a trade school. It's a trade academy, trade training academy. It's a trade school. It's a trade school. It's a trade school. You're learning trades. It's a trade school. No, trade school. I like it. Like I said, I think I'm gonna be doing the HVAC next. Either that or construction.
I want to get an HVAC.
You wanna do HVAC? Cause that's some good money too. Cause you can really start your own thing with that. I mean, maybe the forklift too, but definitely like HVAC. That's definitely the AC units on the house, right? Like that's what that is. Yeah, but it's just not houses. Those like businesses too. Yeah. Yeah, you can start your whole little business just on HVAC alone. So yeah, and a lot of this, especially with HVAC, that helps when you become a homeowner. Finally become a homeowner, I ain't gotta call nobody for that. I can fix that myself. Fix that myself. Oh, the air done went out. I got it. And then you already got you a storefront, so something like that happened with you too over there. He said, "Nah, I'm called. I'm called." No, somebody gonna get that money out of me. I'm called.
Nah, I probably do mine, but nah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, yours something happened with yours. You got that. Mhm. Yeah, and maybe I think all three together. Now that's a hell of a business. Like the construction, the HVAC, and the forklift. Does it call it triple threat? That's a triple threat. That's a triple threat. All three together. Can't fuck with you. It's a triple threat. So you said you redoing your bio. Are you redoing it to what we were saying yesterday? Because I didn't write that down at all. I could change that part though. Empowering, creative, authentic. The cricket?
Well, that's the plan. Right now, it's just mainly.
Is that how you make your stuff with the cricket? Or
I
that's
use
something
the
else?
silhouette. I don't really like the cricket.
This is how you use it though, like to make stuff. Oh, okay. What is a cricket? What's a silhouette?
Like a vinyl cutter.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm learning next week. That's not this week. What's a pallet jack?
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Oh, you don't drive.
All
What
right.
you talking? Oh, maybe
So,
you do. Maybe you do.
I want you, if your partner in here, you can tell us about yours, but if you have a partner, kind of talk about these on your partner's page? What did you see? So on your
Oh,
partner's
did it right.
page,
Boom.
what strengths stand out?
I gotta go back to it. Dang. Okay. At the top. Start with them.
Y'all only talking about one page over there, huh?
Oh yeah, she don't do social media.
So, Michaela, for everybody, what strength stands out when you looked at your partner's page?
Oh Lord.
When I looked at her page, I see more of like writing and like poetry.
Okay, so that's what stood out.
Yes.
Okay. What stood out on her page that it didn't exist?
Oh.
Was that one okay?
Yes.
Okay.
That don't get you, girl. That don't get you.
That
That don't got me, girl. That don't got me.
So what stood out?
On social media.
On the page that they looked at. Is Ella gonna tell us what stood out on your page?
Where's Ella? Where's Ella? This one is Ella. It's pretty close to my feed with Ella.
It looked almost like yours, except it's still open, it's still there.
I would say passionate about the ingredients that's needed, to,
Start a what?
meal, cook preparation, passionate about the ingredients that's needed.
Passionate about food.
The ingredients, the freshness of ingredients, the type of ingredients.
Okay,
Passionate.
okay. What stood out on Michaela's page?
Well, I said business oriented, family oriented. She liked to travel. Like she got a lot of things that stand out. Really, I like that when you really scroll, it shows growth as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Miss Ella? Anything stand out as a strength on Treasure's page?
She really, enjoyed, dancing. And she said she's going to create her professional page.
Okay.
But other than that, she enjoyed dancing, and that's, something that she likes to do. And I think that's wonderful, because that's
And I can't do that.
expression of
I can't
herself.
do that exercise, and so I get to do it on my social media page.
Okay.
And she got quite a few followers.
Okay. How many followers you got, Treasure?
We were just on Facebook. I think on Facebook I got 4K. That's pretty good for Facebook.
Okay.
Not bad, not too shabby.
Okay. All right. What professional qualities are visible?
Professional qualities.
Now, don't stretch it. If you don't see any, don't stretch it.
I'm Miss Ella.
Work ethic, with a business.
It's on her Facebook page? Okay.
Miss Ella's pictures were very, they weren't provocative. I didn't see no cleavage or nothing bad on that. I think that was good.
Well, that's
I think that's good.
because I guess we were expecting Miss Ella to have cleavage
Booty
showing.
Out there, out there,
They seduce us, oh Lord Jesus.
out there. On the beach in a thong, out there. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, she giving it's Players Club. She giving Diamond a run for her coin.
Okay, what else did you see professional? On your person's page. Maya, do you consider yours professional? Because you can always create too. You can always have your page that may be under one name, but just always make sure that the one with your government name that you would be applying for jobs and stuff, make sure that one is.
My Facebook is with my government name. I can say that I'm not gonna say like it's strictly professional, but mine is kind of like I got like scriptures and books on there.
So if somebody from a job, this is what you always have to think, is somebody looks up your page. You apply for a job in a committee, you know, some of the people on the committee, Google you, they go on social media, and they look at your page. Is what they would see, would you be okay with what they see? Is it under your regular name? Is it under your regular name?
You.
So it's under your regular. You might wanna.
Do a business page.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do have a business page, but like what I found is me posting on a business page, I gotta post on my personal page in order for people to see
Our
that
followers
business
already on
page. So like if I just post a business page,
They gonna be like, who is this? Like,
hey, I'm going on here. I see it look professional on there.
But you know you can link them.
Yeah, that's why they don't see it. They personally they don't see it. They don't like.
What's going on?
Yeah, and then people will. I've learned people will follow you wherever. So if you have a business page, they'll go to the business.
Yeah, they will. But if I it's easier for me to spread stuff out on my personal page, because I get more like views than something. Like people see it more than like, if that makes sense. Like tagging the business page helps, but like most of the eyesight's gonna come to Caleb Woodhouse, not to
The people that already
the
know.
press. Like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, because that's a good point you made. Because if I looked at your page, I definitely would not hire you.
No.
You know, because it just looks like she got a lot going on, and nobody will tell you that. But that's really how people think. Like, oh, you know, this is just, and then especially depending on what the position is, people think like this is just a job to her. It's just something to do now. This is what she enjoys doing, you know. So
So it just, it's just like.
Yeah, so I don't know, on my page, I do have a lot of, I guess you can say like career stuff on there. Like far as like advancing, like stuff I wanna do, like careers I'm already doing, and then it's like some that I'm interested in, that I'm trying to give you. Alright, and I can post stuff like that too. So, and any type of like post and stuff I share, it got something to do with goals or like that, like kind of like motivation. But I got pictures of myself too, but I rarely post pictures on myself on Facebook. So it's just more of like I got hair on there, and so you'll see like my hobbies, and then you'll see like, okay, this is something that she wanna do for us, like life wise. But I wouldn't say it's like like when it comes to pictures, professional. But it's like, okay, I know who she is.
okay. All right. What were you saying about science page?
On her page is her previous, page. So she's pursuing a new page. And what we're trying to come up with as in for.
So what's her new page?
Hey,
Okay.
Maybe if I could.
Okay.
so her new passion is not presented on her page.
Okay.
I see the old passion. So,
What was the old page?
hairstyle.
Okay.
I see a lot of it. A lot of hairstyle. A lot of hair, you know. Yeah, a lot of hairstyle, a lot of clients, a lot of pictures, a lot of different.
She do no finger waves, you said you need,
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
be
be
over
back for your
there.
picture?
Yeah, so seeing that is just to like piggyback, like we just on number 3. To what could be clearer for her is to be more engaging within the new patient so we can see that. You know, not to be, word of mouth is cool, but enable for more customers or more people to actually see a new patient versus what you already shown. It need to be visible.
Like engagement. Like I say with my business, so my engagement is not really there because I be focusing so much on like career wise. So, but it's
Okay. What could be clearer?
I think she had a good page. I think everything is already clear. I'm looking at the Instagram though. I'm not looking at the Facebook. She doesn't really use her Instagram a lot. See, yeah, last post was October of last year, so she don't use it a lot. But from what I see, it's a good page. It's already clear. It's already You don't. I mean, I feel like when it comes to some social media, you don't have to post every day, all day. So I don't know how her Facebook looking, but her Instagram looks nice to me.
Okay. What do you think could be clearer on it, Michaela?
On my page, I don't know. Like in this life, like I'm up in here doing a forklift class. So I just feel like if I'm doing a forklift class and if I'm applying for a job in a forklift, they shouldn't even just worry about that. Just look like I'm trying to come work. Just don't worry about
Well,
that.
I think what they're, I don't think they're looking at.
I think I think my social media show like clearly, okay, she's serious about her business, she got business going on, like
It's very clear.
it's there. So like from a business owner standpoint, it's perfect. But like from a job or something, they probably like, oh no.
Cause they gonna try to figure out if that's time.
We do have time.
Yeah.
And only if they see that before they meet you.
Yeah.
So like we do, like Continental comes here, we get your stuff together, and they come here, but I don't give them a list ahead of time because sometimes, I don't want them to go and look them up because what you see on social media is not it's not what we see. It's not what's been refined, and people just don't go back and change stuff. They don't go back and delete and clean up social media. And so sometimes, people, form opinions or whatever. And so I don't send them a list. They ask for a list, but I don't ever send it. I be like, it's a schedule and it's 42 people. I've arranged the schedule over 2 days, da 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 da. And I don't send them the list, I'll send them any documents. And so when they get here, I have the resume and the work key scores in a folder for them. But I don't give them to them ahead of time because I want them to see them, because if you look on the social media pages, it be all kinds of stuff.
I would have never told y'all like, I did church and all that stuff if it would never ask on the birthday. Like I go into rooms all the time, I don't say nothing about business, a shirt, none of that. I just sit in the room and be regular because people don't judge you out of it.
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
It depends on what you're doing. Like this is a safe space to say that. But you're right, in some places, it may not be.
I definitely thought I was gonna never get caught on my social media endeavors, and in 1 week you caught me pretty fast.
Dang.
You caught
So what could be clearer on Treasure's page?
We just gonna change the whole page. We can't do nothing about that.
Oh, we can't do nothing about it. Okay, we're gonna start from scratch. Okay. Well, what did you look at Miss Ella's page? What could be clear on Miss Ella's page?
Miss Ella on her page just was, it showed that she a nice older lady.
Yeah, do it like
that.
Not she a nice older lady.
Are
No
you
bikini.
able to see that she's retired? Are you able to see what kind of work she retired from?
I didn't see the work you retired from.
I didn't really put that in that thing.
Yeah, I didn't see it. But I saw everything.
Okay.
She looked, and when she smiled, she looked so kind with all her teeth. Yeah, I like it.
Wait a minute.
I need to, put more, professional stuff that I'm doing. I need to add that out there.
But when you're doing the work, it's really hard to remember to take pictures and stuff to go and put on there.
But see, I have the pictures. It's the problem. I putting it on the back.
Cause
I be wondering how
I've done it too.
I've
done it too. That's how I started.
Oh my
We
God.
have time to do all this.
Cause just like you on our social media page, it's terrible. I mean, the posting is so. Go look at it, Metro Boomin Training Academy. It's terrible.
Oh, Instagram.
Like,
Y'all got Instagram?
we rarely post anything, and we do so much, but it's
Oh, is this
like,
them? That's not them.
who gonna post
We don't
it?
know
And
what
we,
y'all doing.
you know, who, and so that's why, we take a lot. We take a lot of pictures and stuff, but that's why when we invite, you know, some of the funders down for our graduation, you know, we bring the students. We let the students tell the story. Because, you know, on social media, our stuff is terrible. We don't, you know, because we're a small nonprofit. So, you know, Craig takes some pictures here and there. You know, I'm going to take some pictures of y'all next week when everybody has on their pink shirt. But really, like, who's going to be responsible for posting it? Because everybody got 5 jobs around here.
Y'all can always hire me to be
So we can't, that's what I'm saying, we can't hire.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't hiring nobody because we use most of our money on student support. So we don't have, a lot of money to hire a lot of people, you know, to do a lot of stuff, so. But we have the pictures now. We have photographers to come and document it and do all that. We had a whole she lift class, they did headshots, professional headshots in the pink shirts. We did, interviews with them. We had a videographer come in and they did individual testimonies to tell about the program. We got all of that, but
It's taking time.
When you look it up on Facebook, it's like they got the main stuff pop up, like this picture pop up.
but that's from 2 years ago.
Yeah,
The Instagram is popping. The Instagram is great.
It's like 2 years, 5 weeks, 1 year, 22 weeks. Yeah, but it still puts the image out there like
But it doesn't show even a tiny bit of what we actually do. Mm-hmm.
The Instagram does.
It's just no time to do it. So when I see that, I'm like, how are they?
Well, I don't know. Maybe Craig can get up here and take a picture with while we in class from working or something.
Well, we have pictures like that of everybody, but we just don't get to. We don't have time to post it.
Yeah, y'all got a phone that y'all got to do.
Yeah. So what we're gonna probably do at this last graduation, we'll probably make a slideshow.
Yeah.
And we'll probably, you know, put them on the slideshow and show the slideshow.
You know you can schedule posts.
When we gonna have time to schedule?
We ain't even got
You create the.
No, that's
I'm
bad.
working on something else then. We ain't got time. We ain't got time to create it. That's the thing, you know. So Craig takes pictures, but Craig is not a writer. And so
he can post it, but he can't put a caption.
So when he does do our pictures, he does it like on Facebook under a story. But he's not a writer. So when you make a post, like, you know, we're a professional place, the school, so it needs to be well written.
Yeah.
And so only
They got that middle button at the bottom.
I ain't gonna trust Craig. We gotta certain people that's gonna write it. And so, you know, that same group of people got, you know, we got graduation, like now, we got graduation going on. We got a morning and a night class. The submission for this grant to redo it is due on the 14th. What day is that? Next week? One day next week? So, like that, and we got about 3 people that handle that kind of stuff. It's probably 3 of us. And so, it's a lot. So, but at some point we are going to, we have the pictures, we have whole graduation pictures that we've never put out there for several different graduations, videos and everything. When last year we did our August graduation at Embark outside on a Saturday morning. On the outside, it was decorated beautifully. It was perfect weather. The photographer did a flyover with a drone
Oh,
and
man.
took pictures and videos. Like, it looks absolutely amazing. Nobody's seen it but us. Nobody's seen it but us. So we gotta do better too.
I got a question. When is like the anniversary?
Of the first class starting,
Like, when is the anniversary? And if it hasn't passed yet, you know,
You can
if you
start
still
putting
have
them
enough
on like
time,
that.
just start putting the class, like, this is
Uh,
1 year anniversary of class of, you know, or whatever the case is.
yeah, or maybe we can do that for the program itself, because the program started in June. So that cohort was June. I can't remember the date. I gotta go look at the date, but it was June.
Well,
And
would
just
be
do
nice
an
if you could do
anniversary,
all the
like-
way up to
Okay.
current.
I'm gonna get y'all to help with that.
Hey.
Yeah, because we have tons of pictures that can be situated and used through the years. But yeah, yeah, because it's definitely coming
It'll
up.
be an anniversary post.
Yes, and see, that'll make up for the.
I'll bring all the cohorts
time-
together.
Look, the time-
A reunion.
Y'all doing that summer thing?
Huh?
Y'all doing that summer thing?
What's on?
Y'all did it a year ago. Y'all bought for stuff for the summer, like classes? Y'all doing that again?
Oh yeah, we're gonna try. I just don't go. Because we have, like, I'm the program director. So I write the grant, direct the program, and I teach the inside classes. Which is like, that's like 3 different jobs.
And is.
And then I do graduation, I create the curriculum. So like on the first page of this, you probably saw, yeah, so I have like 3 businesses. So my friend and I, we do curriculum. And so that's that part. Then I still do higher ed consulting. So, you know, we all have like a lot going on. So when I'm rubbing my feet together, Q, I'm working on something else. But that's a good idea. That's what we're gonna do. That's a good idea. I like that.
And then, find some skillful volunteers
Mm-hmm.
to help out.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, She Lives was perfect because those are really the people that work. So, you know, ladies always have good ideas, and you know, the guys just kind of
Whatever.
But no, they do stuff. They come when we need stuff done outside. So like when we're doing, okay, so the celebration is supposed to be the 21st, 22nd, and 21st. So that's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Thursday is the dinner, the focus group. Friday is graduation, and Saturday is like a reunion fun day where we'll bring all the classes together and their families and stuff, and it'll be over here, like this land over here that's clear, and it'll be tents and food and all of that. And so that'll conclude, well, we thought that was gonna conclude this grant cycle, but we got a little extension, so we'll actually have probably one more graduation, just for, but it'll be a smaller one, just for, you know, a smaller group of people, so we requested an extension. And so we'll be able to do some training through June.
So like, how would we go about like wanna join another class, like get another class?
We're gonna, now that we got the approval today, so another class will be, 2 more classes, they'll be put online.
It'll be forklift or other stuff?
It's other stuff coming, but forklift is the one that's being funded right now. Yeah,
So will it be like a male class and another She Lives class?
it won't be another She Lives class.
No, this the last She Lives?
It won't be another She Lives. Yeah, it won't be another one.
So, we have royalty. Yeah, what a bang.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be cool if like y'all got all y'all She Lives people together and like took a picture of all of them, like, you know, on a Sunday or something like that.
Yeah, fun day.
Yeah.
Women's Day. and post it on Women's Day.
When is
Well,
it?
yeah, y'all can post
She
it on
ain't new.
Wednesday.
She
I
ain't
know
new.
Wednesday.
She ain't
Wednesday
new.
every
She ain't
day.
new.
It need to be
But
every day.
it is every day, but you know how they celebrate.
Yeah, I know. Those they be saying on Mother's
It's
Day.
like,
Mother's Day, yeah.
So when we did she list the last time, y'all probably don't look at,
I don't know.
JTV Live at 9.
My grandma knew. I know.
So we were on JTV Live at 9. And here's one of the groups right here. This was the, yeah, this was the morning group. So this whole thing is our story. Yeah, so that was the morning.
so this is where I decorated.
Okay, when you looked on their page, what makes their brand memorable? Now think about it now, it's not a professional brand, this is personal brand. So what makes their brand memorable?
Over here will be customer satisfaction.
Okay, so she got that on there, it's like testimonials and,
It's more of a picture expression.
okay. Okay. Anybody else, what makes your brand or the person brand you looked at, memorable? What makes you remember their personal brand?
I say her personality.
Okay.
Just her personality kind of shines throughout everything she's doing. So it's like, yeah, I'll get something done by you or join your trail ride group. Like whatever you got going on, I might want to be a part of it. You seem like a cool person.
I texted Dr. Bradley last night. I still ain't got to tell her, but I did tell my husband. I said, one of my students said it looked like I live a soft life. He was like, what? I said, yeah, my social media says I live a soft life. I said, another one said it look like I don't work. I was like,
Oh, dang.
I was waiting to tell Dr. Bradley this. Girl, I live a soft life and I don't work. I'm like, that's why on social media you can be whoever you want to be. Cause I'm like, and then when I looked at it, I was like, well, I guess you would think that. You know, it's not the truth,
But that's from looking at it, that's what it is.
yeah, like I have like 4 different businesses. Like I do higher ed consulting.
But
and-
none of that is on your page though.
You must got picture trips on there. What you got on? What the pictures is? You must got yeah, I would say that too, then. I would say that too.
Yeah, but I'm like,
She either traveling or she had a family.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
You just
but
have fun on there. You have fun
now
on
think
that.
about it. I'm here like for 2 weeks. I'm here 12 hours. So I come in the morning around 8:30 and I leave at night after the night class. And then I do like 3 pieces of this grant. And so that takes up, quite a bit of my time. But then, I told you, I do higher ed consulting. I have 3 schools that I consult for now. And then my friend and I have we've created a curriculum that we're selling in, a career readiness curriculum. We call it a system. It's a workbook. It'll be the electronic version that we are about to sell in 4 states. There's a 9-12 component, and then there's a reentry young adult component. And so yesterday when y'all went on break, I went and did the initial paperwork to open up our bank account. So I do stuff in between. Another time y'all were here, I was on there making sure the EIN with the IRS had gone through. So yeah, I do a lot. She said like I live a soft life that don't work. I'm a Kim woman. But yeah, so, huh?
And what does that look like?
What's that?
Kept one.
Oh, it's not me. My husband said, "How she get that?" I said, "Look at my social media. You don't see anything about work. You don't see
We
anything
see
about
John
that."
like, that's what I'm
Like my mama page, you know she a working woman because then she like when she at work and she posts up like had a long week, but you know we're here bright and early like like okay girl, working woman again, you know. But you know what else? And she got a lot of business oriented stuff on her page. Like her page is like a professional page. It's like professional and family and everything.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to
You don't
reconsider.
have to put nobody your business.
I'm gonna have to reconsider.
Here you go,
that, You know.
They don't need to know what's going
That's
on.
not bad. You want people to know you working?
I mean, but everybody that knows me, I feel everybody that knows me that
For real.
needs to know, like they know that, you know, yeah, they know.
I don't think you should change anything.
Me,
I really don't.
cause you showing that even though you're a career professional lady, you're still enjoying life. You taking time to have that family time where you're saying that this is, you know, showing us that's more important. You know, take time for family, go and see. You know, I'm just saying, enjoy life. I think
Cause
that's
for like 20 years, like all I did was work. I work a lot. I work a lot now, but my schedule is a lot more flexible. So we'll do these classes and then we'll have graduation, and then the week after that, we don't have a class. And so I'll probably I'll get a break. I'll get a break for like that week. And then I'm filling in for Dr. Bradley. She's going somewhere the next week. So I'm filling in and do something for her in another class. And then we'll take a break and then we'll start back up. And then we'll take another break. Yeah, so like we worked really, really hard, and then we closed 2 weeks for spring break. And so that's when we went to the Bahamas. We went to the Bahamas and then I rested.
enjoy life.
Every year, my husband and I, so we celebrate our even number birthday. So we get to go somewhere. We go out of the country. You get to pick where you want to go for your even number birthday.
That's cute.
Oh,
Oh my God.
And so,
I like
Wait,
that.
thank you.
yeah, and so
I have an even number birthday every year.
you don't have one every year. And so his place is always Jamaica. And I told him, we ain't going to Jamaica no more. Every year, if you look at the pictures, I'm going to Jamaica.
I look at the pictures. I'm nosy like this.
So we go to Jamaica, so you get to pick. And so this year is his even number. Last year was mine. So, and then we always do a vacation with Hannah somewhere, normally doing spring break. And then we do something domestic, like in the US. I take my granddaughters somewhere. You probably saw them on some of the pictures. We take them somewhere. And we've taken them on a cruise a couple times.
Nice.
And they enjoyed that. But we take them somewhere in the summer. I do something with Hannah where it's just us, and then we do a family something with Hannah.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
If he like,
I know.
if he likes to make the, he'll probably like Cancun or something.
We went there. You ain't gonna do the pictures good.
I was looking at the location, like,
Yes,
okay.
we did
But I stayed at
that.
my mama's though, and because I want to go there, so I just said, like, I just said,
Well, have y'all been to Europe?
We have not. Hannah wants to go to Paris. But
Yes, ma'am. Please go there. Please.
tell her she
Yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
careful. She gotta be careful about what she eats. Like, it's a lot of parasites and stuff like that. Like, it's easy to get sick when you're not.
She can't go by herself. She can't go with her.
No, don't.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must go to Paris.
Yeah.
See why it's called the capital of love.
You need to go vote.
It's called
See why
Love
it's called the
City.
country. They doesn't have
You
to
said vote.
vote.
Oh, yeah, vote.
I'm gonna
But
start
that ain't
the phone
nothing.
off. She gonna go to Dollar General. That's about it.
So yeah, but I thought that was funny. I couldn't wait to tell him. I still can't wait to tell Dr. Bradley. Girl, Mike said I live a soft life. Michaela said like I ain't got no job.
It's so funny. I wish I would have been here.
I mean, but if you look at it, that's exactly what it looks like, you know.
But see, that's how I would, that's how my page would look. If I was like, hey, she don't do this, she always, cause I post on places once.
You surprised me at first day when you told them where you were from, and you don't look like you from nowhere. I know that's wrong to say, but you don't look like.
Well, she just from
How do you look?
She just well-rounded or something.
I don't know. How do you look?
I get it.
I don't even know what Washington is.
Like Battlefield, right? It's like right across the battlefield, right?
And see if you see some women that look like her. That's all I
I don't even know where that is.
What you talking about?
Where it's started. You talking about birds?
You talking about Berkeley?
Washington.
Where is it? It's on the street.
It's over.
Over. Like, where they say that.
My friend said, oh, where?
It's over.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's over a little further, a little further over than Jackson State, just right past it.
Yeah.
Oh, you staying over there? Wow.
Have you been to Dream?
No.
Okay.
Ring Road?
No.
Baby,
Let it go.
what's the
Let it go.
Forest Hill. Okay. Where Jim Hill is?
Jim Hill, you know where Bounce, you go to the Bounce over there by Jackson State.
Bounce, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's like over, like some streets over. It's not far from the water.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna let that talk like you. Or
You know where 80 is?
There's gonna be a little honey.
Well, I grew up in Shepherd Park, so things of that. I
You
know where
past the U-Haul.
My daddy used to run Shepherd.
Oh.
He retired from the city.
Yeah, I know it's
my dad probably up
on
there.
Highway 80. It's that street behind. If you pass that U-Haul, you can look that way.
Sugar Night. Yeah.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna ride.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You gotta keep your door blocked while
You gotta be careful.
She said, ain't in the U-Haul.
You gotta be careful.
Don't
It's
be riding.
over. You gotta go a street over.
You better be
To get
careful.
in
Don't do this trying to investigate.
Don't be
things.
riding, if you gonna ride over there,
We
put
gonna
your
see you on
GPS
the
and go
news.
fast. Don't be riding on the street slow. They gonna be like,
They
what
gonna
is
say, who
this?
is that? They gonna try to find out.
Right.
Your car kinda cute too, don't forget that.
Oh, Lord.
I live on Florence.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Who, me? What I'm talking about? She finna go to the
You
hood
said
around
don't.
there.
What?
She said she was.
I'm over there by Jim Hill.
Washington
Don't,
District.
look, don't slow down.
Yeah, I should have don't slow down.
Where you at? I wanna know where you at.
Don't slow down. Over there where them apartments at, not far from that park, don't slow down over there now.
I used to live in the
It ain't
park.
that
It's
bad.
not bad
When
for
you
something
take it
that-
out.
We grew up there, so right across from the gym is 2 at the top and 2 at
At
the
the
bottom.
bottom, yeah.
We used to live in one
And
and
it's some
one at
houses
the
across
bottom.
the street. It's some houses on the other side.
Yep, and then before that, where Isla is, it used to be like these little green apartment houses. They were like 1 bedroom, green stuff.
On Main Street?
It was it's on Hill Street.
Oh.
It's Isabel's parking lot now, but it was probably like 20 of them
Yeah.
in a row.
Right.
That's where we.
And see, they really back in the day, they really back in the apartments on Central Street. They look good now, but I don't know how they gonna be when people move up now.
Yeah.
So they ran
Yeah,
there for
so
a
yeah,
long
like I
time.
didn't move there later on. Like I grew up in the district like my whole life. Yeah. Yeah, I took Hannah by my elementary school or something, and when Hannah goes, so we're riding in the car, and like I'm showing her this, I'm like excited, because I think like it's cool, And so Hannah's quiet, and then when we leave, she was like, "Can I treat you to Olive Garden?"
Oh, Lord. It's so much drama. You make it so much.
I just feel so bad for you.
My baby told me that
I
last
feel so bad for you, Mom.
That's what it took me to
Jesus.
That would have seen me.
But that's the complete opposite from how you had her growing up.
Yeah, and then she said sometimes when my brother and
Oh, this is
I
coming from
had
Cambridge
the
and
gas
things.
fee for, she was like, you were.
Uh,
I said, "Poor, you can say the word."
like you was pumped.
This is so funny.
Well, she don't know about her trauma.
Yeah, that's traumatized.
Like, it's okay to say it.
You gotta be careful. She don't want to step on your toes. That's
Look, it's not traumatized. It's just where you
To
came
somebody,
from.
to somebody,
Right.
You're in a
Like,
different.
That
you know,
would be
when
traumatized.
it's gonna be like,
No,
oh,
it's
it's
not.
traumatized.
And then
Are you traumatized by it?
I have a ball. I
You
had
made
the
it out.
time of my life. I had the time of my life. And so then I went to get, if you know Jim Hill Homecoming, you know, the tailgate over at Battlefield.
Yep.
And so I went to pick up the pass for our spot. You know, you have to order if you want to reserve spot, then you pay for it, you go to the school, you pick it up. So I picked up my classic spot. Have to have Hannah with me. So I'm like, come on, I gotta go in. So it's homecoming, of course, and so the kids are outside. It's close to dismissal time. So they outside, they doing what they do. And Hannah's like, then this girl, she was like, oh, I like your hair, I like your hair. And so she's still,
Just a little nervous.
she's still walking, she's looking nervous. She looked, Dr. Brad, I just told them, I texted you last night and told you I had to tell you about our social media.
This morning class.
Mhm. I gotta tell you, when they looked at my social media, what they said.
Okay, what did they say?
Maya said it looks like I live a soft life.
Mhm.
I don't. And Michaela said it look like I ain't got no job. Michaela said like I ain't got no job.
Oh, she make it look easy. That's the gift. I always say, if they making it look easy, y'all gotta give them an extra sense of respect.
I just told
Hey,
you.
yeah.
I said, how many of us did I say it is? I said it's about 3 of us, and we all have about 5 jobs.
She on my respect the first day. And that's very difficult. You know, my heart and free. So I tell you, she was telling us all the cheese. I was like, yeah, that's great, it's cool. She told me she was cool. Now, you know how you feel. That's very
it.
impressive.
I'm telling you.
Dr. Bradley,
You know,
Oh, snap.
I know what sex looks
Y'all
like.
see
Ain't sex and red.
I was in there.
Not sex and red.
So she's there and she is like almost shaking as we park and go up the stairs. It's like she's just traumatized. So I go in.
To go to Jim Hill?
Huh?
To go to Jim Hill?
Yes. She is like traumatized with the parking, with everything.
The metal detector took her.
She is. And so we get back in the car and she's like, but here's the thing. Every time I go to Madison Central to do something, I'm like, I hate this. I would hate it. And so I tell her all the time, like the same way you say, you don't see how I could do Madison Central. Ain't no way. Like, you see white boys, you know, crazy white boys. I just will not do it, you know, and then when they have like parent stuff where you go to all of their classes at the beginning of the year, most of the time it's 2 black parents in there with a class. So I'm like, Hannah, are you and Bailey the only black kids in the class? Because she takes AP classes. And so they're the only 2 in most of them. And I'm like,
You know what it sound like? You know Madea, you know Jonah movie that's on Netflix. I didn't finish watching it, but
and so like if you look at her friends, like they don't, and I'm like, I just don't know how I would.
That's kind of how it is with how it is with my siblings. Me and my sister, we are 5 years apart. So you know, I'm 26, she's 21, my brother's 16. But he goes to in Clinton, he go to Mount Salem, this private school.
Mm-hmm.
I went to New Jerusalem for a little while. Though we ended up going to Gary Road, Byron Middle School. Then I went to Raymond and Bo Edwards. But he been going to private school his whole life. He grew up a little differently than we. Like some of the stuff that he be doing, we couldn't get away with stuff like that. Not even.
Yeah, and it is just like, but my older daughter, when we moved back here, she went through the IB program at Jim Hill. We lived in Northeast Jackson, but she went through the IB program at Jim Hill. But she my little rough around.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, that's why Hannah be like, girl, did you
She
see her?
is, now she's smart. She went to the University of Nebraska, got a master's degree. But she's always been like that. Like, she fit right in at Jim Hill with no problem whatsoever. But
Hannah would have made.
Baby, Hannah be shaking her back.
and so this the last story I'm telling y'all about my blonde black girl. So she works in the summer. She works with Mississippi Free Press in the Secretary of State's building. So she wants to be a political analyst, a writer. And so she works there with Donald Ladd in the summer. So the first summer she worked, she and I carpool. So I would drop her off, and then I was like, man, I ain't staying at work every day till 4:30, 5 o'clock, because normally we're done here around 2, so I go home or go somewhere and go on to the next thing. I live in Madison, and so I don't have a reason to come back to downtown Jackson and go home. So then I told him, well, you can start driving.
Oh,
so
no.
like, well, if you get there, you're gonna drive your car in Jackson. And so her sister is prepping her for it. So she's like, and put your purse on the floor, Hannah. Do not have your don't have your
Purse sitting up in the seat.
don't have your purse. Don't have your purse on the seat, and don't do this and don't do that. Don't do this and don't do that. She said, and when you go and you get to a stoplight and them homeless people asking you, do not open your purse, Hannah. And I said,
It's gonna be like, oh my God.
I said, Jalisa, what would
I was going back there.
oh, I said, Jalisa, what would Hannah do when the homeless person? Oh my God, he's
Yeah, so
she's gonna say, you stay right here. I'm about to go up to this food station and get
she doesn't want to be nice to the community.
So our what we like and what Hannah like is a lot different. So she don't go to the battlefield. She said, you were.
That's puh.
And like she's saying it to my husband, is it okay for me to say it? But yeah, it was poor too. She's telling me.
not even poor.
Yeah.
We was together.
You can say it.
That's a professional dog.
Well, at least she's respectful.
Yeah.
I think she cool. I like her.
Yeah.
It's okay. How she gets LSU, she gets some people like us.
Yeah, but she said, I don't want a white roommate. I'm not having a white roommate. I don't care who it is, but they just cannot be white. I don't want a white.
She does.
College gonna bring something new to her.
And being on her own right there
You know
too.
what her first year at college?
And
Her
being
last year at college? Man, hell, might be walking out there with some braids or something. You don't know. No braids.
She might get some.
You never know.
She got to find herself.
When they moved from home, I had a friend like that only wore her natural hair. And when she got to college, she started wearing like clip-ins.
But Hannah is not really a follower.
Yeah.
So like, it's certain things that like she's very pro-black when it comes to politics and history and stuff. She's very that. But yeah, she
Certain things just like gonna be a no-go.
You're doing a great job, Mom.
I don't think so. Sometimes I feel like I'm failing.
Why you feel like you don't think
When we told her about a car, so my husband was like, yeah, like you really need like you know, a
Hey,
good,
good morning.
good morning, like a good, Honda Civic, you know, Honda.
I'm sure looking. I don't know what.
Sorry, Mom.
No, you good. Like a Honda Civic or a Toyota, you know, they make really good cars. So when he said Honda Civic, so I'm like, what you doing? I've never heard of a Honda Civic. Let me see what that looks like.
You know what?
What's her dream car? What's her
Nothing
car?
wrong with it.
And so she's Googling it. And so, you know, that's one Hannah right there. That's kind of nice, but I've never seen one of those. But Hannah, what did you have in mind? I was thinking, I'm like, if you got me like a G-Wagon, I could take that. I don't drive a G-Wagon.
What you drive? You drive that Range Rover? That's why she wanted a G-Wagon. She said, Hannah, humble yourself, girl. Humble yourself.
She ended up getting a BMW. But we got the BMW for a good price.
And she wanted to say to drive it in Jackson.
I wouldn't drive
That's a
it
good
in
question.
Jackson either. You won't get to work then.
I'm an Uber.
Every day.
Every day.
And just your luck, a G-Wagon pull up.
Every day.
It was a deal.
I had to wait. I turned 26.
You can drive it in Jackson.
What she work in Jackson? What?
Where she don't drive.
She need to park in the parking garage though.
They have you just got to know where they have a parking
See, I don't know where.
That's what she need to park.
Okay, right.
You can park anywhere downtown.
Downtown, you good. Downtown, you good. You better not stop at the store.
Be all the
You can go Pascagoula, back around to 8 Pearl Street.
But typically when you go downtown, they all over the streets on the side. I ain't with it.
Daytime.
Yeah.
But that's
What's wrong with that?
I must say that's
Daytime.
Now, you gotta find
You don't get the rest of that time.
Oh. Oh.
Not
Okay.
downtown. It ain't happening.
First of all, I like to park on the street downtown and park in a parking garage. At least you can see how I know your car is.
You ain't really got no.
I like the ride.
That's what I'm saying.
I like the parking garage.
They have a parking garage that's attached to the building, so it's only for the people that have spaces in the building. So you know the building where the Capitol Club is, it's in that building where the.
On May the 4th, who was the first two came in?
What they
There was
left.
a sign in booking here.
So about our first
You
day.
talking about the first day?
I
I
was
was here, cause I pulled up before the lady even pulled up in the house.
It's the first who signed it, the first two who signed this
Is
way.
this the first day?
It's on Craig said May the 4th.
But y'all passed it. We didn't do it like that. We didn't
It
do
was
like
me
that.
and her.
Yeah.
We was the first two.
On May the 4th, was the very first day.
Yeah.
It was me and her.
I was parked.
You get some candy or something?
Don't nobody know. Oh,
Yeah,
No, I'm telling you,
because when I came in, it was, yeah.
and I got proof.
Okay.
I can show you my Uber.
That's all right.
Yay, yay.
Hey, go ahead and rub y'all.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bother y'all no more. I'm gone.
I thought it was like maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it.
See, like,
Hey,
All right.
hey, I like to declare more and more, man. Listen.
But yeah, so yeah, those are my Hannah stories. So
Got
I
me
hope
scared to raise
that,
my hand.
You know, she can
she'll loosen up.
she can go to college. Now she's not uptight.
She familiar with what she familiar with. I don't think it's a problem. I would love to be like that. My brother is. My brother lives a soft boy life. He don't have to worry about none of the stuff I went through. Like we used to have cans of beans. My brother don't go through none of that. I would love to live. I'm not upset about it. So,
I had a coworker that like sound like him to me, and I don't know how we became so close, but we was the complete opposite. But like we both came from like different
They're the
backgrounds,
best friends there.
different everything. Like her parents were like different from my parents, and I just used to be like, "There ain't no way we just friends like this." And she was like, "I know, right?" Like, but we was so tight, like we blended, like it was like
Opposites attract.
I don't know, we was like one and all, like
But most of the time, they
opposite.
probably is, so
Opposites
like,
attract.
Yeah,
It worked out though.
It did.
It did.
I did.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, she's different than most of her friends, and they know that, and they're because a lot of them are the same way. They were just like a lot of her friends. She went to New Jerusalem until she was third grade, and so a lot of those friends are the friends she still have. And so when Hannah left New Jerusalem in third, fourth grade, we moved to Massachusetts when I worked at Harvard. So the school that she went to was really the school where it was a public school where the Harvard people sent their kids. It was called Cambridgeport in Cambridge. And so it was, probably a lot like where she is now, but it had people from all countries, because many of the people that come to work and study at Harvard are from all different countries. And so that was that, so that was different. And there weren't, really any black people there. And then when she came back, I came back to my house in Madison, and she went, through Madison Avenue, through the schools there. And, and there you had it, whereas her friends, most of them they stayed in Jackson or wherever until they were almost high school. So like her good friends, one's graduating from Brandon, but they stayed in Byron until it was almost time for her to go to high school. And like Taylor, her family stayed in Jackson. They live in Gluckstadt now, so she graduated from Germantown, but they didn't move there until Taylor was ninth grade. So they had a little bit more exposure than him. Because if you know New Jerusalem, that's the church school. And she went to the one on Old Kent. So it was all black, but it was very structured and, very different. And so they've had a touch of it. They had some of it, whereas she's had none of it. So, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see how
She's
she
gonna be.
That's why I really want her to go to the HBCU.
I would have came to yes and lost her mind.
She would have been with that baby. She would have been with that baby.
Oh,
Advanced
Murrah's
player.
still unorganized. They drove me crazy. And I get there.
Huh?
Murrah's still unorganized.
Oh, wow.
All right, so let's talk about challenges women face online. Common barriers. Challenges women face online. Common barriers.
Ooh, that's
Fear of judgment. Imposter syndrome.
that's so real.
Comparing yourself to others. Fear of self-promotion. Pressure to appear perfect. So which of these do you think is the most prevalent?
Imposter syndrome.
Really? Why you say that?
Well, just as a writer and being self-published and things, for me, a lot of times I kind of feel like, oh, the influence isn't real, like just influencing, inspiring people, stuff like that, like with the messages that my books have or quotes that I come up with or anything like that, poems and stuff. Like you feel like, oh, I'm not really inspiring like I think I am, or I'm not really, pushing the message that I want to push or something like that. So a lot of times I do definitely face imposter syndrome with that,
Okay.
trying to promote the writing and stuff.
Okay, what do y'all think?
For me, it would be pressure to appear perfect.
Really? Why do you say that?
You don't even have social media.
To be put on a pedestal, and if you fall off, like, I thought.
That means you got a fear of judgment.
So you feel like on social media, you have to come across like you have a perfect life, that you're perfect.
Because if you
put it as your, not even just social media.
You mean
So it might be just
you just talking about period.
just period.
Mm.
Hmm.
So reflecting the perfect life on social media.
And to live well, to be perfect. Like
In all areas.
in everything.
Yeah.
No, it's not no such thing as perfect, but what I'm saying is to be put on a pedestal, like you supposed to do this, do that, do that, do that. Everything is supposed to go right. And if it goes wrong, it's like, you know.
That kind of goes into what I was saying about time management and how with women as mothers and daughters, we get that hard look on us when things go wrong in the home life. And then we have to figure out how do we take care of the kids, or how do we take care of the husband. Like the husband that got sick, he was the main source of income. Now we got to figure some things out. All that stuff is real bad on us.
Also being a woman, period, is growing up, like being put way up here.
Higher expectations.
So
Higher expectations.
So you feel like when you fall off, you are pretty not have things together?
Big facts.
Yes.
Okay. That's understandable.
That's how it is though.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's understandable.
Like if you fall off, on the outside looking in, it's like, oh.
They women that have their life together.
And pressure to appear perfect.
Yeah.
Not only women, but everybody do it on. I don't. You say I don't care to be dancing.
Alright.
A lot of people do that online. And like the bad stuff they don't want to say nothing about, but all the good stuff I'm good achieving, we're not gonna ever hear the end of it. But some bad we're making. Or
when bad something happen, you never hear any of that.
It means that you don't want to appear that you're being anal almost, like you're promoting yourself. You know, there's some people like that. Like you don't wanna say anything good about yourself, or you don't wanna because
They feel like
Fear of self-promotion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like once you, because I love myself, I really do. I can't really care about having friends and things like that. I'm gonna promote myself. Yeah. And it's like when you do that, like I don't know, you just.
But that's where confidence comes in.
Yeah, and no matter what situation I go through, I am that person.
Everybody don't have as much confidence as the next person do. And it might be a reason why some people not necessarily look at you like, oh, hoping on your downfall, but it's like they really don't have as much confidence as you do to put yourself out there. So,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then there's a side, a lot of people tell you what you can't do just because it ain't never been done before.
Hello.
okay. What about fear of judgment? Anybody got that one?
Nah.
they judge Jesus.
They gonna judge regardless.
I say that all the time.
You can judge all you want.
What about comparing yourself to others?
Nope.
No.
You don't
Sometimes working I do. Like if they moving faster than me or something, I'll be like, okay, but I need to.
But I feel like that's like
Only how if it's like that, if it's presented to me, like
Brought to your attention.
yeah, like one like, hey, you know, I had a friend of mine. She was like, well, we finna get ready to turn 30, and you know, we don't really, you know, she was throwing hints as to. I didn't finish my bachelor's degree. I had to put it on pause, and being a single mother at the time, no car, no job, no nothing. It's like, okay, we're turning 30, and we gotta have, you know, just start a career. We're at the age that we supposed to be leveled and stuff like that. And I'm like,
You have those sometimes.
Who is we?
Who is we, baby?
Like that, or did you just take it like that?
both, simply because if you're coming to me with, I'm supposed to be
I'm supposed to be like you.
right, when I can't be like you because you have a lot of more advantages than I have. Yeah, I gotta crawl. I had to come out the fire, and I'm still in the fire. So it's like you can't compare me to you because you have a lot of advantages than I have. Everything that I got, didn't nobody give me nothing.
That reminded me
Except
of
for
this
this
story. I was the manager of Burger King not too long ago. And there was this boy, he was 17, 18. I ain't had my car yet. I got the list and I ain't had it. I had 4, 5 cell cars. But the boy was telling me that, his daddy had bought him he had a Corvette or something. His daddy bought him telling me that I didn't whatever I said, little boy. You ain't even been in the workforce. You ain't your dad. We ain't on the same thing. I don't have my car right now. I had to get him out of my face. I was cussing him out.
But that's the difference between something that's given to you and something that's
Yeah,
not.
he didn't know shit about work. He don't know nothing about nothing. Your dad and them taking care of you and having nobody take care of you. I'm an adult.
But I also feel like these things are stuff that like we have to learn. Because like when we just said first comparing yourself to others, like now I don't compare myself to others. Right. But when I was in like high school, I used to look around myself and be like, okay, why is she able to do this, but I can't do it? It's always about like our background, where we come from.
Ooh, when they do it.
Like, oh, you stay in trouble or this and that. Or I started working when I was 17. So coming to high school, I finished all my tests, 11th grade, passed them on the first try. I didn't have to take my state test. Oh, now one. So when I got to 12th grade, I worked. So I basically came to school to go to sleep because when we get out of school at 3, I gotta go work at 5. When I don't get off at 12, and I gotta come back so
it's all about like our experiences.
But those are life differences because you can have somebody or meet somebody along the way that not necessarily that they are above you, but sometimes that's how I perceive, but they just, I'm not gonna say the word of made it faster than you did, but their timing was just different from yours. And you can look at that as motivation, not just so, oh well, they above me and I'm right here, you ahead of me and I'm below.
Not even
everybody on their own path.
Mm-hmm.
Some people get married in their 20s, some people get married in their 60s. Some people have kids 14 and on up, some people have them later on in life. Everybody has their own path. And when individuals figure that out, like just because I get to do this or you get to do that, it's not about feeling any type of way. You still congratulate a person no matter what path that they're on because you don't know what God got in works for anyone. Because you might can be up here in this season and your next season you may can be down here.
And well, the aspect of when I said, because I don't compare like what they got me to do, but I do have a problem when it comes to work that I'm the best. And when it's time to work, I'm usually the best. So if it's a problem, I'm not the best. When it's time to work, it's gonna take me a little while to get in my head. I'm not the best.
Now, do we not compare ourselves to others, or do we just not want to say that we do?
I compare myself to myself.
All the time because that's part of life and it's advancing within our.
But I think it's presented.
It's on you if you take that as not necessarily a comparison, but it can be a comparing and it's not like a downfall. It's not like a fault at you, but it's a thing of like, dang, they got that. I want to have that one day. So you take it and you challenge
motivation.
A different energy.
But
like
still compare.
Look at it as motivation, but not as a comparison. Like, well, they got that. I'm an envy them because I want it and I ain't got it. Like, it's not necessarily that type of comparing. So I don't know. Everybody different though, but I know how I look at it, and I don't look at it as a downfall. They're just like, you got a big house with some land, and we probably not that far in age. We probably like, you like 23, and I'm probably like 21, and you already got land. I'm gonna look at it like, dang, like
a lot of people.
If you're able to get there one day,
You can like some without being
like build like parents and past. A lot of people like have had stuff put into them. But some of us are like having to build it on our own, so it's like different, and it comes different with time, and there's like houses, kids, and all that. Like, but you might not be able to have a child, but it might be a 14-year-old and had 3 of them. It's just you never know.
It all depends on the goals, though. It's your goals, your values, your standards. It all depends on everything. Your environment.
Mm-hmm. Everybody has their own path, but I'll tell you, like, I asked about that one because I used to tell my older daughter, because she'll say, like, at least, and like now they know I've always said, don't say at least, say at most.
I've done that too. I've started changing to that too.
Because like we're going to compare ourselves to other people. Like it's just impossible, and you almost have to, because if you don't, if you say you shut everything else out, then you'll just be here because you don't know what the status is. You don't know what's going on. So if you don't compare yourself, if assess what's going on around you. So if you're looking for a job and you see that the other people that have this job have this degree, then I think, realistically, you do have to say, you comparing yourself to them and saying, oh, okay, I need to get a couple of other things. I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. And so that's what I tell people. Like, um, I've never been one to have any issue with confidence, but I am very competitive, but not in not in a bad way.
But that don't sound like competitive. That just sounds like observing. Like if I want to be in this type of position, this probably what I have to do. They don't really sound like comparing. That's observing.
Well, in the situation she was comparing, because she was talking about how they are.
What skills they have and what degrees they have versus what I have. So like when I went to Jackson State, I went there as a director, and I was maybe 33, 34. And Jackson State is like everybody who was a vice president was like 70, and they had been there forever. So it's like, okay, you have to stay here forever to move up. And so once I assessed, what the credentials were, and compared myself to that, I said, okay, this is what I need to do so that I'm not waiting till I'm 60. I ain't saying I'm not going somewhere else. That's what it's saying, And, and I did that. And so I've always kind of compared myself when I tell my older daughter when she said, well, at least I ain't. I said, you ain't competing with least, you compete with most. So when you think about getting into schools or being admitted into a grad program or something, you don't need to compare yourself to the person that's the least that didn't get in. You need to look at what the person that had the highest score, the most, you need to start up there. And so that's what I've always done with everything. So I tell people, like, I went to Harvard as my litmus test, a litmus test, like, to see, am I good only at HBCUs, or am I good only in the South, or, I went to a PWI and got my master's and PhD, but, it was a state school, Southern Miss. So I'm like, am I that good? Because, people will tell you, you're the greatest, but am I good on a huge scale? Can I compete at the top level of higher ed?
I don't know.
And that's what this class is, like career readiness. Like that's what that is for whatever career you actually choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I do like this class. I'll be back.
What you said reminded me of this man on social media one day. The story they told, it was like y'all women would be like y'all 10s, but y'all only 10s in Mississippi.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think I've seen that one.
They say
That's something
that
Best cooks, all that is.
I really feel like, cause I'm in between I don't know. Cause they got this new phrase now, girls, whatever. But anyway, I don't hate women. Like whatever, congratulations, but everybody not like that. But I do speak up for women as in where I feel like, observing even on different social medias and stuff like that, that we do have that hospitality, we do have that stronghold, we do have that confidence and things of that nature. We do, express ourselves in different ways and, beautiful in our own ways and everything like that. So I'm like, when a lot of out of towners speak about Mississippi women and stuff like that, giving us props, I feel like that is true, on the scale where it's we the best.
Yeah, so that was my reason for doing that. And it's almost, after you accomplish something and after you figure it out, you're like, oh, well, so I went there and I'm like, these people here don't really work. Like, the work is totally different. You don't have to figure out budgets. You don't have to figure out how to do more with less. You don't have to figure out how to remediate students that come from high school who aren't prepared for college. You don't have to do any of it. You don't have to struggle with aid, trying to figure out how you're going to piece together this baby enough money, that's coming from out of state. Where when you take out the max loan, get the max grant, the max everything, they're still $5,500 short a semester. They don't have that, So for me, I spent 20 years figuring it out, like in the trenches. And so when you go to that environment, it's like, they don't work here. This ain't no work. You want to see work?
It's not hard work.
Let me show you some work, cause this ain't work. The answer to everything is yes, no matter how much it costs.
Yeah, and sad to say, I'm not a kiss ass type of person, and I feel like I'm not gonna say it necessarily not hinder me, but it's like I can see clearly them other people who are those type of people, and it's just like I'm not doing it. Like I'd rather work for it than feel like I gotta sweet talk somebody where, like I said, kiss their ass to get to where I want to be, and that's just not me.
I don't know. If I'm in a scene like that, instead of talking to my coworkers and stuff who ain't gonna give me nowhere playing with them, I might kiss a look and go
Yeah, just a smooch, not much.
I don't be looking at it as like kiss. I be just looking at it as like network connection.
But it's the difference between networking and like when I say doing it, okay, say for instance, you meet somebody, it's two people, y'all meet the same person, y'all going after the same thing. One person may be like, okay, I'm gonna go to their house and I'm gonna chill with them. We ain't really doing no work, but I'm gonna grow a bond with them. I'm gonna grow a connection with them in hopes that they can move that way up. You may be like, I'm gonna actually sit here and do analysis and outline with them. I'm gonna go and have lunch with them and talk about business stuff, and that's your perspective of working your way up.
But that's not ass kissing though. That is
network.
Collaborate.
You're out. Ain't you out?
You are different aspects of yourself or analyzing to try to get in whatever type of position. That's not ass kissing. Ass kissing is
your shirt's so pretty today. I just love
yes.
It's not necessarily that. You don't have to be a yes man to be. You can do stuff in your actions and not necessarily say it out your mouth.
Yeah.
So
low key ass kissing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
whispers and smooches.
Treasure here.
I am guilty.
But yeah, so which one were we on? We were talking about comparing ourselves to others. Because I've always thought that with this generation, with social media, that's why they're so obsessed with like their appearance, what they wear, and all of that stuff. Because they get it from social media. So I thought that was a big one. Because even when you see, and like I think I said this yesterday, like people that use all them filters, like I think they have a mental illness.
It's vanity.
Like, and somebody told me they pay for them filters. You have to
pay
for the filters. And so, to me, that says that you have some real issues and you're not okay with what you look like because you're changing what you look like.
That's true.
And that's just absolutely insane to me.
I feel like it's a difference because the filter, some people grew up when Snapchat came out, just that. But it's also another part where they go on these apps to change the color of the skin.
Yeah.
I don't like the Snapchat thing because change the way people look.
Yeah,
I stay away from the filters that change that alter your face though. I don't do them. I play with them though, you know, like the little horns and the doggy face.
Yeah, filters too.
I have a favorite filter. Let me show y'all.
But that's how I play with Snapchat.
So like,
filters on Snapchat.
I'm not gonna say like just
I like having fun. I like having fun with the filters.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the filter picture. I'm gonna show y'all the original.
Okay.
Well, it ain't pictures of me though.
But
no, it's of like my work and stuff. Cause like certain stuff look different in the filters. So I use
Yeah.
for like my work. So like this right here, for example, the glitter pop builder.
You gotta come up here.
I'm sorry.
That's different between.
I know what you're saying because I use it. I know what you're saying. Yeah, it makes it brighter. Yeah. But she talking about, I've seen what she's talking about. They will put their makeup on and then go and find a filter that make them look like a totally different person. And then you see them in person, it's like, who are you?
Put that makeup on. How you gonna do a makeup and a filter?
I ain't never heard it.
Hey, baby.
Don't take that makeup and that filter off. We gonna fight.
I'm trying to find on social media. Because I know I got for her first date, so you got to know what she look like for real.
But you know they got that waterproof makeup now.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to the weekly challenge as we're looking at Michaela's picture. Choose 2 actions this week. This is your weekly branding challenge. So choose 2 things this week that you will do to improve your personal brand. So you can update your bio.
You just did it.
Or maybe create one. Share professional posts. Connect with someone in your field. Follow industry leaders so you know how different companies are on there.
I just did that. I followed y'all.
Clean up old content, so take off foolishness, take off stuff that you may have put on a while ago that you need to go through and clean it out. Take out people that you know you might need to clean them out too. Comment professionally online. Create or improve LinkedIn.
I definitely need to sign in to that.
And celebrate an accomplishment publicly. So like next week, here's one right here. Next week, next Friday, y'all will all be done. And so that's an accomplishment that you can sign on. It can be like that. That's an accomplishment that you can celebrate online. So I'm gonna make sure y'all come. Cute, we can do them Thursday. You can do your picture Thursday. And then when you're done Friday, you'll already be ready. I'm gonna get Craig to take, because he said he can bring his good camera. Yeah. And we're gonna take a picture of you celebrating, and you're going to go and post your picture. Go get a picture of you by the forklift, on the forklift, and you're gonna post that picture celebrating your accomplishment.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, yeah, that's what
I never post my accomplishment because they don't be congratulating me.
I need to post that if I get a job.
No, this gonna be an accomplishment that you gonna post next week. So in order to post, you gotta have a page. Mm-hmm. So
it's no part.
So I got so after the play, so like do we just like apply for jobs after that or like how?
She said we got
they do a little job
application.
You do it while you're here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna do it while you're here. You're gonna do it next week. Yeah.
So you said Thursday?
Yeah. Y'all come ready Thursday.
I'm getting my finger.
I'm so ready. I'm ready now.
I'm gonna die red today.
What we gonna wear? We gonna wear this shirt?
You gonna wear your shirt and whatever else you let me see.
I like it. Not that this time they fade it out. It's time for me to go.
Don't that pink fade.
Yeah, fade, real fade. Red fade too.
Yeah, but I find if you mix colors, it lasts. I'm still like a worker, but not with the bleach. We're doing the color.
Okay. Blow dry.
So that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna post it, and you can already start thinking about your words that you gonna put on there. Your motivational.
I think folks just go. I'm gonna tell you my
She up to school. The price went up.
Yeah, another degree out.
Yeah, see, like these are like this is just like I went to the Metro Boom Base, so some of these are old. So we'll take a picture and they'll, however you want yours to.
Okay, wait till this guy. I'm gonna do it just like this.
Yeah.
First, the senders come and try.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
some
on
of
my
them,
page.
this is
Okay.
one.
Yeah, because I followed y'all. I did
Let's
that.
do this together. Look what I done.
Yeah, you so
Yeah,
funny.
like this somebody else. he wants
Caption
to
gonna
sit
say
on
popping
the
willies in the
porch.
warehouse.
Yeah.
Certified to pop willies in the warehouse.
So we're gonna take y'all picture and you gonna post it.
I gotta take mine. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to think about where I'm gonna stand.
I can't do my
Alright.
smile.
Am I gonna smile? Am I gonna look serious?
You have to make your own shirt.
Well,
That's what you got to do.
remember
Make
now
your
you
own shirt.
celebrating something, and when you celebrating something, you have
Like,
I'm gonna jump up and down. Y'all gonna take a picture while I'm in the air. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be like this. Y'all better
So yeah, so which other one are you gonna do? Everybody's gonna do the last one.
I'm gonna improve Lincoln.
I already wrote
Lincoln.
two down before this came in place.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna clean up the old stuff.
Now, I put down, it's not on there, but I have already wrote geek or professional.
Couldn't it?
headshot.
Yeah.
So put for
I'm gonna improve Lincoln.
picture.
I'm definitely improve Lincoln.
I think I'm gonna connect with somebody. I got plenty of people around me I connect with, though, that's crazy.
And I think the other one should be update your bio.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, your voice has value. Your social media presence is part of your professional reputation. Remember, be intentional, be authentic, be visible, and be confident. So, so we've already talked about this. Y'all gonna take two.
okay.
So you're gonna celebrate an accomplishment next week, and you're gonna update your bio, plus whatever else you wanna do. Okay. Or you're gonna have to create one or activate the non-existing one.
Will y'all be making, sending out the dates and the times and stuff for the stuff? When you got that in?
It's on our website. Sometimes it's posted, but it'll be on the website.
Oh.
All right, any other, last thoughts on social media branding? What did you find was most helpful?
Today.
Everything. This whole week.
Every day.
Everything.
Yeah,
Like, I had to look at
everything.
days week, not in the car thinking week. So it's a good thing.
I would like to tell somebody that this spirit will inform you at a life for real, and it's informative. Because sometimes we go to free programs that be very ghetto and be something.
Well, I'm glad, Tricia. All right, y'all, so we didn't take a break today, so I took y'all 15-minute break. So I'm gonna give y'all 15-minute break from 11:45 to 12. So we just gonna stop at 11:45.
Okay.
Well, I got another question. Well, y'all can go ahead. It wasn't in this like.
It's something they might wanna know.
Okay, so earlier you said that like our work key score and the job pay more and all this stuff. So like how can we retake the test?
Big facts. Big facts. Yeah. No, we didn't know that one.
What part you wanna retake?
All of them.
I want to retake So honestly, like my math part, I really thought I did way better than
I did too.
Like just being honest.
And you know, I missed them 10
And
questions.
I didn't know how I was gonna be scored. Like I figured I missed like 2 or 3 things, but like, so I want to retake that part, and I want to retake the what it was like literature or something.
They started off easy.
It was just the first two. I just want to take them again. Like, can't you go like higher or something?
I can't do it again, dog. I barely made it out 10 times. Please,
Or if you retake it, you have to retake every part in.
No, you can just retake whatever part you want.
No, you still got my phone. And you ain't.
Oh, yeah, I put it right. Did I put it right there? Should be a photo right there.
Oh, are we gonna get the certificates for them work keys though?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Oh, it's a certificate with the work keys? Let me show you.
What'd you get on the math? Do you want to retake it? Well, you good. That's good.
Girl, I thought I had like perfect score though.
But shit, I wanted a perfect score too. You right.
Oh no, I think we're gonna leave. That's why I said not
Yeah, we done. We done.
I already think it's going on.
Oh, wait a minute now. He was like, oh yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah, it looks like this. But it's framed and all of that. This somebody just they picked theirs up, so we took it out the frame and put it in their phone. But yeah, it's for real national certification with your certificate number and all of that. And so whatever level you score, it'll be up here. So it may be bronze, platinum, silver.
It's like,
It don't say it on there.
Copper.
Yeah.
I want to know that. You can't find it out next weekend. Copper, bronze, silver, platinum.
Yeah, you won't know it like after you finish taking it like that. ACT is calculated and they'll make your certificate so that we can print it. So yeah, they put them together. They do it. All we do is whoever you took it with, we put our logo on it and we sign it. All of this comes from ACT. And so they'll assign a certificate number and the date that it's issued, and we'll just.
So we don't know what we are.
Put our stamp on it and sign it.
We don't have our compliance score yet. We're going to know some later.
Oh, so what we? Wait a minute. I'm so confused in this. Oh, listen, it's time to go. I'm tripping. Okay. See, I'm still confused in it. Okay.